let you go. Oh, you know how I've been living without you.
I keep on dropping that blanket. Anyways, I'm sick right now, but it is now Tuesday, September 6th, I believe, after Labor Day weekend, and I got sick from my dad earlier this weekend, so I didn't really do much anyways. But anyways, I came on this camera anyways to talk about these two TikTok videos that I saw today that really read me for filth, y'all. Like, read me for filth. And the first one, I'm just gonna like show y'all because I did like it or whatever. So this one,
get out of your way. Get out of your way. It's imposter syndrome. You and I both know it. You and I both know it. Here's the thing. You will never have all of your ducks in a row. You will never have it all figured out. Life will always continue to be life. Good. Share this with somebody. What we're very good at doing is this. We are good at masking our procrastination as preparation. Well, if I could just do this and let me just get this. Well, you know next week will be a lot better. And as soon as I get, because I don't have the lights and the camera. And when my friend comes, you're procrastinating. You're coming up with very valid reasons. That's the thing. That's the kicker. That's what throws everybody off. I'm like, well, you do got a point. Yeah, you wouldn't. No matter how valid the reason is, you're still not doing it.
So focus. So I watched this video. This video is like probably like the full 3 minutes, but I watched this video this morning and it's put me to shame, because although I have broken some habits of me, you know, procrastinating or coming up with excuses as to why I can't do something, what I will do is I can make valid reasons as to why I won't do something that day, or I'll do something else in place of what I should have done to make myself feel accomplished for the day. And then I get frustrated with myself because my head is just all over the place and like overthink and everything like that. I'm also the type of person, I don't know if I said this in a previous video, because I realized I say a lot of things, I repeat myself. But I am also the type of person where I will definitely have a plan A to a plan E, okay? Like, I want it to work out. So if I don't have everything in order the way how I vision it, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna get upset mostly with myself. I'm gonna be frustrated because it's not the way how it's supposed to be. So this is why I didn't get this result and blah blah blah. Like, this is how it's supposed to be, right? So for instance, when I was launching my agency, or when I became a freelancer the first time I became a freelancer, and this is the first time I put out my own website, did professional photos. I did not have a photographer for my professional photos. Like, I took that with my best friend Hailey at some place where you take like photos and stuff like that, where they have like different backdrops. I took photos there with my cell phone and put it bad lighting because they didn't even have ring lights, and I put it on my website. My website was very childish and yeah, but anyways, I did that and people were attracted to it and was like, oh, you know, da 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 da. But I didn't have no steady, like, okay, this is exactly what I'm gonna do. This is what I just knew what I knew how to do, but I didn't like fully put out my services. Like, okay, this is the services that I'm gonna do, like how you see on my page and my website now. So people were asking me to do social media management. I'm like, bro, I don't do social media management. Like, wait, like, I have not even promoted that. But when they think of digital marketing, they automatically think you're a social media manager, and that's not the case all the time. So that is something that I've done before, and it didn't go as properly planned, because also I didn't see it through. My imposter syndrome, because I wasn't getting the results that I wanted at that time, it made me go and work for somebody else, and that definitely did not work out. I ended up almost repeating the cycle of having PTSD from my old job when I walked into the entertainment industry. So now that I have my own agency, I'm pushing myself to continue with my own agency. I opened up my agency, well, not relaunch, because I didn't have an agency before, I just was freelancing. So my agency right now, the birth of it, changing Liquid Era podcast to the agency in July. It is now September, and I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all. Although I have spoken to people, I've reached out to people, I've had people that were interested, but it fell through. I have not had a client under my agency yet. I've had a client as a freelancer for 6 months, and then now after that I was like, you know what, I need to change this into a whole agency. I need to get properly organized, have all my ducks in a row. So this time, in a proper way though, this time I knew my services, I outlined it on my website, I did get my photos professionally done and everything. It was done the right way, but now it's like content is already there. I already have my over 11,000 followers on TikTok, whoop-de-doo. But now it's like, okay, Denise, you have to gain the trust of people, and you have to make sure that they understand what you do. And so creating content, and then the algorithm not messing with your content like that also is just so annoying, and it's very frustrating, because I have this imposter syndrome as like, if I was looking towards a service provider, I'm going to ask them, and I'm going to look at them away like, okay, she says she's a publicist, she says she's a marketer, but I don't really see much of everything. Like, I see what she did before, but what is she doing now? Like, I don't see her know like what they think a publicist should be doing, right? And in reality, as a new entrepreneur, in my head, it's like, how am I supposed to attract more clients if I don't have a client to show what I like, prove what I do? So it's a lot of me outreaching to people and like pretty much pitching and telling them like, no, I know what I'm talking about, I know what I'm doing, improving it in order to get them on the hook. It's also getting the right client that's not gonna just, I'm attracting people who are just like users, like they use me for the free information, and then afterwards, yeah, I'm gonna hit you back up, but no, they don't, because they don't want to pay. They just want free things and then come back like crazy, y'all. But that's the reality of it. It is now September and I haven't locked in a client, and honestly, it has gotten to me. Anxiety has gotten to me a lot, because I feel like people view me and see me as a boss woman. They see me as like, oh, she's going to be successful. Granted, I am going to be successful. I have had success, right? So why can't I do it for myself again? It's going to happen. But I think I'm in my era of an entrepreneur, growing entrepreneur, where you are going to have to go through your embarrassing like moments and just push through it. It's embarrassing because the thing, you have to get out of your mind what people are thinking of you and expecting of you, and just focus on yourself. So just like I said, I'm assuming and I'm expecting that people are expecting, because I know they are, because there are people who have told me like, oh, you make things look so easy, you get it done, like, you know, I love the stuff that you do. There are people who will have college students reach out to me and ask me like, how do you get into the entertainment industry? And I'm like, y'all don't even know what state I'm in right now. Like, I want to help you, but I have to help myself first, you know what I'm saying? And so you have that in your head, like everybody expects me to be popping and all stuff like that. And right now though, I'm living with my parents. Right now, I'm trying to get my money up. Right now, I am trying to get my clientele up. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out being an entrepreneur. Right now, I'm trying to become more intentional with my friends, become more intentional with the people who actually support me. and become more intentional with people who align with my career as well, so that I can continue to build my community in order to build and go up. We all go up together, because I don't want anybody that's next to me that is just using me. I don't want nobody that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at right now. So it's going to be embarrassing. It is going to be lonely at times. But the positive thing, though, of being a growing entrepreneur is that you learn so much about yourself. Not only that, but like I said, as you build your community, you learn about the others surrounding you, who you need and who you don't need, who's going to be an associate from non-associate, how to ask and what to ask from different people around you. Just learning things, learning systems that works for you in your business. Yeah, so there are positives. And then on top of that, as the more you talk to people and outreach and get out of your comfort zone, the more you become more confident in not only yourself, but your business. You know what the hell you're talking about, those type of things. You know your weaknesses and your strengths. Those are the positivities. Also, another positivity is as an entrepreneur, there's no exact limit on how much money you can make, right? And you get control of your vision and how you want to do things, those type of things, right? But here's the second video that really grabbed me by my scarf this morning and dragged me out my bed. Look. I'm gonna show y'all right now.
This is why you are stuck. You keep waiting to feel motivated before you do things. And this is why you constantly are in a cycle of starting and quitting. You are someone who experiences a moment of inspiration. You see something, you hear something, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go do that. And then you do that, and you are like really happy with yourself for doing it. And then inevitably the feeling, which motivation is a feeling, it fades. And then you stop doing the thing because you have relied and created a pattern for yourself that you only do things when you feel motivated. And you falsely believe that you have to be motivated in order to keep doing that very thing. So if we are not going to rely on motivation, what are we going to rely on in order to keep going when that feeling inevitably fades? Drumroll, please. Who I want to be.
So yeah, I watched that video and I was like, yo, that is a percentage of me. A lot of times I will get like a rush as a creative, as all creatives, you get like a rush of inspiration, a rush of motivation, and it is a feeling. And you'll be like, okay, yeah, like you start doing the work and you actually can do it in a great time frame, right? But there are times where you don't feel like doing something, and that is also another thing about being an entrepreneur. You work on your own time as well. So if you are not disciplined and not organized, you can miss out on opportunities for yourself. You have nobody to blame but yourself because you're on your own time. So if you're not motivated, now it's gonna be like, I'm not motivated, I don't like doing it. Because you're on your own time, you can't push something off until tomorrow or the next day or the next day after that. And then next you know, it's a whole month that you could have done something in like a week or so, right? Discipline, I feel like this is where it comes in, where you have to continue to do something even if you're not motivated. There are times where I'm on my laptop and I'm like on Twitter, or I'm searching up on things, and I'm on Pinterest, and then I look on my phone and I'm answering text messages, and then I'm on TikTok, and then I feel guilty because it's like, dang, I didn't accomplish what I thought I was gonna accomplish. So now something that could have been done like in like an hour is taking multiple hours. I've now pretty much done something else, like clean my bathroom or clean my room, or did something in place of what should have been done.
It's just like it be all over the place. Like it just be all over the place.
Then I get frustrated with myself, and it's just a whole cycle, right? And then I end up blaming myself because I feel stuck and stagnant. And then I see other people, that's another flaw, I see other people doing things and I'm like, damn, like I know I could do that, I could do that. But a positive with me is that majority of the time when I see other people that's surrounding me that's like getting stuff done and they're reaping the benefits of their hard work, I feel like, dang, like this person is getting this and that and that, it actually excites me, because now I feel like the blessing is so close. Like, the blessing is right there, so I have to keep pushing myself. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm so excited for this person. Like, that just motivated me. Now that's the motivation that I see now. I want to I want to go ahead and be like, oh yeah, like, the blessing is just that close. Like, you never know. Today you might feel unmotivated, but if you had pushed yourself to actually do it, you would then reap the benefits, who knows, tomorrow. But if you didn't do it, you would have to, you know, delay your blessing. That's how I view it now. And so that's why I said it's 50-50. That's me, because I've been working on it and still like trying to not push myself. I'm trying not to not push myself when I'm not motivated. Still pushing myself. By doing so, the results of this, by doing so, I go ahead and make a list on my planner, right, of things that I have to do. And even if it's something as like laundry or whatever, just something that has to be done, at least 3 things. And if I get 2 of those things done that day, even better. That's fine. And if I get everything done, even better. And then if I add more things to that list, completely fine, right? That's how I go ahead and mark off, like, okay, I'm actually getting things done and not being stuck. I'm actually moving intentionally, which I just spoke about. And so if I don't have a list, now my brain is all over the place. I'm watching YouTube, I'm doing this, and I'm searching for inspiration in order to make a move. And by the time then, who knows, I'm probably now getting inspiration at like 11 o'clock at night, you know? And so even though that's not bad, because some people are night owls and they work better at night, those type of things, I know for me personally, I can work any time of the day. It's just me, again, from that first video, procrastinating. Or it's just me not being motivated, so I go ahead and push myself to, you know, do something and to not do something. So that's where I'm at with it, and I have to be transparent, and I have to let y'all know that, because although I do these brand breakdown videos and y'all see majority of that on my YouTube now and my TikTok, I love doing those videos, but a lot of work goes into it, a lot of research goes into it, and it's me having to come up with different content ideas. And I'm also not the type of person that wants to be the woman or the boss or CEO of a business or whatever that is on TikTok or on Instagram or whatever, pointing at points as to why you should or should not do something. Or I just want to be authentically me. And because I don't make products right now that physically that you can see me making it, right? Like a shirt or merch or art or nothing like that. I'm selling services, so I have to make people trust me. And although I can do that for other people, I now have to do that for myself. And for somebody who is just, like I said from that first video, I'm very have ducks in your row and I want things to go a certain way. That's not entrepreneurship. And so I have to just keep going and keep faith and keep believing in myself, and not just focusing on what I know. Like that guy said in the first video, y'all gotta watch it, but I'll probably link it actually in the description below. I'll put it on the screen. But you have to get past what you know and stand on what you believe. And I do believe in, coming to the second video, in the woman that I want to be. I've actually made a Pinterest mood board of goals and things that I envision myself, and I know and I feel it in my spirit that I'm going to have in the future, right? And it's not just materialistic things. It's things that's going to continue to help me grow. So, like I said before, a community, intentional community, intentional with my work. Being the woman that I want to be is more organized, better at doing business calls, not being afraid of doing it, just a bunch of things. I'm working towards that, and right now, like I said, I'm in my embarrassing stage. I feel like, where to me, it's like I'm being embarrassed. But to others, it's like, oh, she working and she's going, or it's just like, what's she doing, whatever. But again, I can't think about what they're thinking. How I feel is how it's valid, and I have to just keep pushing through it. And right now I feel embarrassed. Right now I feel like I'm like pushing, like going through the trenches. Even if I am not motivated, I'm still pushing, I'm still going, because my blessing could be tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I set myself up and I'm aware of my strengths and my weakness, and aware of my services, and aware of my skills and my talent, aware of the people that are around me right now, I know how to move to go up. Now the thing is, there are certain things that I don't want to do because I'm not motivated to do it, and there's things that I'm just not comfortable with doing. But me being already embarrassed, what the hell can go wrong at this time? Like, you are gonna have to be uncomfortable. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable as you are a growing entrepreneur. So, are you ready to feel internally embarrassed sometimes? Are you ready to feel comfortably uncomfortable at some points? Are you ready to do it afraid? These are the questions that you have to ask. And also, who is the person that you want to be in the future? Woman, man, anything, any pronoun. Who do you want to be in the future? Who do you see yourself being in the future? Where do you see yourself in the future? Do you see yourself on panels talking to people who are in your predicament right now in the future? Do you see yourself mentoring? Do you see yourself not mentoring, or just like having kids and them looking up to you? Do you see yourself just being a better person that your younger self will look up to? That's all that matters at the end of the day. And so, with that being said, I feel like I've spoken long enough. I have to eat. I have to take my medicine. I have to make my list of things that I will do today in order to push forward into my business. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe. If you relate, let me know your story in the comments below, where you're at in life. If you want to connect, let's connect, you know. Also, if you would like to do a consultation with me regarding your branding, regarding your next step in your business or your personal brand, whether it's PR or marketing wise, something in that area, you can definitely hit the link in my description box and you will see a 1 hour consultation, or just booking just something, you know, or hitting me up, emailing me, and just, you know, if you're not really sure, you're just like, I don't know what I really need, but this is my situation, you can email me. My email is also in the description below. And yeah, we all here. I just want to be transparent about it because I don't know if everybody knows this. I don't really care if everybody knows this or not, but the people who are subscribed to me, I don't really know. And I do want to one day look back at this video and be like, dang, like I came from far, because I still have some of my college videos up on my YouTube video, and on my YouTube channel, I mean, and I love watching it because I've come far, and there are things about me that's not going to change, like my personality. But at the same time, it's like, dang, like my work ethic and those type of things, I definitely want to go ahead and probably take some of this clip and I definitely want to probably take some of this clip and probably post it in the future or whatever, and be like, dang, look how far I've came, blah blah blah. So yeah, but anyways, y'all, deuce I will talk to y'all later.